Hi guys, it's another beautiful Friday. So, how are you all doing? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you, whatever your time may be. If it is your very first time seeing this face, my name is Martha Gift, aka Mama BK, and I am the one and only original Mrs. Maeke. So, what we do on this platform is we discuss about the diaspora, and we usually mostly talk about Dubai, about the UAE, because your host is in the UAE. I am in Dubai. So we discuss the harsh realities of what is happening to Africans in the diaspora. We look for possible solutions. We just discussed about the good, the bad, and the ugly. And we encourage Africans in the UAE holding good positions, Africans in the diaspora holding good positions, to join us here on this show, on this platform, and discuss on possible ways Africans can better themselves, possible ways Africans can better their lives so they can get better jobs. You get it. Usually, we encourage people to come up by sending, bring them up so they can discuss about it for themselves, so you guys can hear it from the horse's mouth. I cannot do it alone because I don't know much, but together we can move mountains. Together we can go far away. We can do greater things. We can achieve more than we ever. So we'll start by welcoming our guests, those we have in the house. Hello, I Labab. Thanks for joining. Hello, Paige, thanks for joining. And the users, thanks for joining. Oh my god. Uh I can't even see your name. Dialogue, thanks for joining. Guys, I encourage you all to share the live so we get more participants. Remember, today we'll be discussing about relationships. We are not talking about this kind of romantic kind of relationship. We are discussing about the kind of relationship you should have as an employee in the diaspora, as a job seeker in the diaspora. At least just have the mindset that these are the type of people I want to have in my circle. People, if I'm in trouble, I can call and they will answer. They will actually come to my rescue. People, when I'm in need, they can actually come. So usually we encourage each other to think within the week and come up with topics, and we love vague topics because vague topics you can relate in any direction. You can give your contribution in any direction and you won't have any restriction, no limitation. Here we don't want limitations. We don't care if you're a good speaker because we consider everyone to be a good speaker. We believe everyone has a talent. We believe everyone has a gift. If you're feeling limited, it's because you haven't given yourself time to think. You haven't given yourself time to even pray to God Almighty to guide you, to direct you, to link you to that right path, that right thing that if you start doing, you will excel. It's because you haven't given yourself that opportunity. That's why most people feel limited. That's why most people feel like they are not enough. But we encourage everyone on this platform to always think out of the box. Don't just be somewhere and you feel like you're satisfied with what you have. No, we think what you have is good. It's good. We are happy you're grateful for what you have, but we want you to think out of the box. What can I add? Yes, I'm on this job, but while doing this, if I know how to cook, can I start cooking for people and they pay me? If I know how to do hair, can I start doing people's hair even with my job and they pay me? If I know how to do lashes, can I start doing lashes for people? Brows, can I start doing makeup for people and they pay me? It's an additional something. It's an additional source of income. While doing your cleaning job, can you start doing something else, like your handwork, that one that no one can steal from you, no one can snatch that one. It's your talent, it's God's given. Be proud of it. Don't feel inferior. Don't feel like people in Africa will be aware that I'm cleaning and I'm cooking for people. They'll feel like I'm not enough. You feel inferior because you think people will look down on you because of the fact that you're cooking in the diaspora. Trust me, there are millionaires who are chefs just by cooking. There are millionaires and billionaires. So I don't know why you're ashamed of your makeup. There are makeup artists who are millionaires. I mean, they are rich. Hello, Mr. I'm blessed. Thanks for joining. I see you. Yesterday, I was unable to join your live because I was sleeping already. Pardon me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Paul Bilonia, I see you. Thanks for joining. Nana Amap, thanks. Pukita, thanks for joining. Yesterday, I only woke up this morning to see your invite. I'm so sorry. I apologize. I apologize. So, guys, please power tap your screen, share the live broadcast. I am sorry, Monte. I don't have a room right now. Confidence, I see you. Thanks for joining. Guys, please power tap your screen because usually we have amazing speakers. You don't want to miss this opportunity. You don't want that friend of yours to miss this opportunity. That family members, don't let them miss this opportunity because you failed to share. We have amazing speakers, and I want to appreciate you all in the lives of Mr. Ambles, Mr. Think With Me, Teacher B, Mr. Emas God. We have Mr. Kamara. We have so many of them. So please power tap your screen so we get more participants to come and watch this. Remember, we have a YouTube channel, K and Mom's Reality, and I encourage you all to subscribe on it. So whenever we are going live here, we'll be going live there as well. We have to pass this message to our African community because we need a change. We need a change. We are not saying cleaning is a bad job, but while doing cleaning, add something to it. Add something to it. I'm sure my network is not bad. Hello, Mr. Ambles. Thanks for joining.
Hi, Martha. How you doing? Good to see you.
I'm fine, thank you, sir. Happy birthday.
Thank you. God bless you, ma'am. I'm so honored. Thank you.
So, what do you have for us today? Have
You
you
know,
made
I
your
always like
birthday
being the last talker.
wishes? All your plans for the year?
Now, no, I never did anything special, but what I would say, I thank the Almighty God, first of all, for plus one. It's not
Mm,
easy. It's not
mm,
easy.
mm,
Yeah, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to step into a new age
mm,
in my life.
mm.
Yes, I thank God. And I thank God for everything in UAE that UAE has to offer. I'm so
Wow.
grateful. Yeah. I'm so grateful for UAE. I always, first of all, one thing I was taught is to always pray for the nation you are in. Pray for the peace of the nation where you are,
Mm,
because it guarantees your peace. It guarantees your prosperity and your success in that land.
wow.
And I've always been conscious of that, and I've always been I do that consistently. At
Mm,
least pray for the leaders in the country, in the nation where you are. I don't need to love them, but I realize that they are the key. That's where my favor comes from. That's my belief, and that's where my favor comes from. Now, we pray for the peace and prosperity of the leaders.
okay, Mr. Ambles, I think you have a bad network. Well, we'll be waiting for you. And indeed, it's true. One thing, whether
Okay,
you have,
sorry about that. I had a call.
all right.
When you pray for the peace, when you pray for the leaders of the nation where you are, all right, you don't need to love them. You know, it guarantees you into a stream of favor.
Wow.
Okay, into a stream of favor. I believe in favor. I believe in grace,
Mm,
and I learn to always speak well of my leaders and of those in authority over me. Now, this would take me. Let me divert your subject a little bit, okay?
okay.
I remember 2012 when I was working I was in hospitality in this land, okay?
Mm,
Now, I remember back then I had this I was developing this spirit of always like uh having not grudge, like always angry with my
Giving.
boss, the man that I was reporting to, the man, my manager. I
Okay.
felt like, because you are having Korea, you're having Asians, you're having Africans, you're having your department, you have this. So I was teaming a lot with Africans, and then I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Then we'll have this thing. I found myself like they were building like this kind of this thing of they were talking too much about this thing of racism, discrimination, which was obvious, but they were too doing it. In such a way, everything is just like, you're not doing like this to Indians, you're not telling Indians, why is it giving us or blaming Africans or like this. Then later on, I was not seeing anything positive with him. Anything I do, I was like, oh, grumbling, having that attitude of always being like not happy, blaming, like seeing you with in another picture. You know how you understand what I mean? I don't know if you catch it. Like, you not be happy. You always talk negative and negative. Yeah, negative. Everything is just negative. Everything is
Like
just
you
negative.
hated your
Yeah, that
environment.
was what I was developing, because that environment I was the team I found myself with them, always like give blame, give report, negative report, negative report. Oh no, why is this boy like this? Is an Indian, he's not doing like this to Indian. If when they make a mistake, you will not screw at them like this. Then one day I learned something. I was watching to a great man of God, and I was watching something. I learned something. Say, speak well of your leaders. Speak well of you, those in authority over you. Very well. Speak well of your boss, no matter how he treats you. Always speak well of your boss. Always speak well. It will grant you favor. It will open doors for you. Now, I changed my way of communication. Now, until those guys, they had noticed that, why is that we're always saying this thing, you're not there, or we are trying to do this, you're not there, you're not siding with us. I started, no matter the mistakes, or no matter how I was being treated, I always like speak well. My language, my communication was always like so positive. Until that man had even noticed, the boss noticed, that man, this guy is so unique. I mean, the way, even though he's not like others, they are, they will have to reply, they'll have to show some faces and negative faces, they'll have to make some negative gestures. But yes, boss, okay, sir, okay, yes, sir, thank you, sir, I appreciate, sir. That politeness, it opened doors for me in his eyes. Until when an opportunity that within that period, I was nominated like employee of the month for my department. When it came, I was nominated. When that guy, I mean, I wasn't doing that for that reason, but I suddenly saw myself being selected to be nominated as an employee of the month for our own division. Now, that was thanks to what? Thanks to um
Gratitude. Like,
yes, the way I was communicating, my tongue, how
mm,
I started regarding my boss and whatever. I've seen people in this country whereby they have been favored a lot. They have been favored a lot. The key to this, the key to a lot of success, the key to a lot of to a lot of people, like it's just the tongue.
mm,
Yeah, if you have a sweet tongue, if you know how to communicate, and you are someone of your word, trust me, you will get people who have a lot of good respect for you, and trust me, you are going to excel in a lot of things. There are things that will be you'll be favored in a lot of places. Take for example, when you have to go to government offices in this country where we are. Sometimes you want to do document. The way you approach someone, especially this country, UAE, where we are, sometimes we know that sometimes they address you the way you present yourself, right?
yeah.
Yes. Even sometimes I've experienced that a lot. Where sometimes even when they say this is something they cannot do, but because of how humble you are, how wonderful and sound you are, how responsible and nice you sound. Trust me, they will even do it for you. They will give you the right information you want, and they will direct you. You see them doing certain things they were not expecting to do for you. That's called grace.
Yeah.
Yes, you must understand this principle. Now, that's something a lot of us Africans, for example, us Africans, we lack patience and to know how to really. Our mind have been so much corrupt in such a way. Everything we see, we just think about, oh, racism. They put racism, but yes, there's racism. Oh, I'm not refusing. But
Mm,
everything we see a lot is we should not just put that in our forefront. Let it be there, but put that behind us. Put that behind you.
mm,
Yes, put that behind you. Let it not be the prime factor that okay, because I know that these people will say like this because I am like this, I
African.
am like this. Put that behind you. Go there and see yourself, see your picture like any other person, unique. When you go with that mentality, that mindset, like any other person, that trust me, you might even get to where others with who are um of different color will not even get.
Yeah.
Yes, will not even get. But if you have that conscience, because if people are saying, your brothers are saying, oh, blah, they'll say, oh, blah, you can never be a manager in this country because you
Mm,
can never do like this because you can never do like because of a skin color. You can never. I've been a victim to that. I've been a victim to that. But I came. I mean, where I am, I overcame that. I realize that it's not all what people say that is true. So you have to create what you want, see the
mhm,
picture you want, build your own picture, and trust. Believe me, believe in that picture, and trust me, you'll get there. You will get there.
for sure.
Yeah, truly. So
So, okay. So, actually, today the topic we have, remember, Teacher B requested that we should discuss about relationship. And it's all
yeah,
about professional relationship, work-related relationship. So, what can you say about that? Teacher B is not around, but I believe she's coming, and the
yeah.
other speakers as well.
Okay. When you talk about relationship, what I understand about relationship, like professional relationship, right?
Yeah.
Ah, Jamagra, no sweet.
I swear, for some my own day, today the day me see me I cannot sleep.
That's my first aid. Peanut is my first aid. It's like my first aid for food. But okay.
Langa. What can man this say?
I bought it related
Mhm.
to dirhams. Okay, now for me, what I understand that's a beautiful topic
Mm,
from Teacher B. It's a good topic. Now, relationship, professional relationship is very essential, very important, very imperative. Why? Because when you create that image
mm,
of a good relationship with people or your wall of contact, you never know when you will need it. You never know when you will need it. Trust me. In UAE, for example, I speak UAE because I'm based in UAE,
yeah.
and we sometimes get job not only for yourself,
Mm-hmm.
but for your even siblings or other people or friends through reference. Reference works a lot in UAE.
Mm,
Reference work. Sometimes I have colleagues where when I was working that hotel I was telling you about my story. They are now managers in all their own hotels, whatever they're managing in the department field they are, different field. We were on the same field, but I'm the only one who left and went to a different field. I followed my own dream into safety, and we are all managers now. All right, so they are all also managers where they are. I usually call them when I see like some example, an African or our own brother who is in need of a job or something like that, I call them a job pro because I know who they are. And before I call, they know I will not give someone or I will not refer someone. I will not refer someone that will come and damage or his image. Because
yes.
when I call to talk to someone, all right, to them about someone, and they refer that person to their own hotel or where they work, and if that person messes up, they will blame him because he's the one who refer that person, and he will come to me. I will damage. I will. It will be a black point for me. For you can never and never. I will may tell others, or you tell other people. You can never, never. I mean, I can never recommend someone to to any of my colleagues or point or wall of contact. So you have to keep a good relationship wherever you are. The people you deal with, everyone you meet, keep a good relationship with them everyone professionally, not only professionally but socially also.
But
Yeah.
Mr. Amble, sometimes it's not actually easy to keep a professional relationship, especially when it comes to us women.
Yeah,
You
for
know,
you women, yeah.
we love fidgeting too much. We love talking too much. So now when you find yourself in an environment where you have like more than 10, 20, 30, 40 ladies, it's not easy to keep a professional relationship. Why? Those people love discussing about themselves, especially when it comes to an African relating with these people, be it Europeans, Americans, or these Asians. Can you imagine like an Asian or American or Canadian, whatever, will be like, uh, they ask you some personal questions about maybe you, your personal life or your relationship life. You understand about your
Now,
family back
uh-huh.
home.
Beautiful. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Let me help you there,
Okay.
and let me say something. You see, I am where I work, the place of work. I was one of the few very first African, or let me say dark skin
Mm,
person to be there, and then it was not easy. There was a lot of different treatment and different whatever, whatever. But
mm.
I never bothered about that. Now, my relationship with them ends professionally. That I don't believe in any friend where I work. Lala, whether you are close, we eat the same spoon on the same table during break, we work together. There is nothing. Okay, you don't know anything about my family. You don't know anything about my personal self. Nobody. I don't discuss with them. Now, even on my, I have their contact at work, my colleagues, none of them even sees my status.
Wow.
I mute them silent every moment. Nobody sees my status.
Mm,
Sometimes you may want to post your status, post your kid, or post your private things, or post your things that are pleasant for you. Then they'll see it, oh wow, and they'll start judging you. You become a topic, and that's how they assess you. And slowly, slowly, before you know it, you become a topic of hatred at work, or you become a topic of jealousy
mm.
or gossip at work because there's someone will say, "Oh, you see, he's driving this car," because this is what they want. They like to always as they are good in as your colleague will always assess you. You'll be a topic for them. So my personal life and is very private from my colleagues. Yeah, if in that direction, keep it private from your coworkers. The only
Okay.
thing you
Now,
have, the only relation you have with them is work. It ends there.
another question.
Yeah.
With men, it's different. But you see, women, even when you keep it private, some of them get upset. They are like, we are all, when a woman
See,
is among,
when they notice that you are that kind of person, leave me, trust me, they will stay on their lane.
they will stay on
Try
that.
it.
But if they can snitch on you, they do that.
Snitch? How would they snitch on you? Snitch
Ah,
on you or when they don't know? They don't know. Do you know that people can use your information to fight? When people, the more people know about you, the more they can stab you.
I get no, you are not understanding me.
Okay.
Because I have a colleague now experiencing that. Okay, she's now this kind of very private person, like no matter what, she will not share. She can even sit on a table, you guys are eating together, she will not say a word. But everyone will be talking. Once she finish eating, she'll wake up and walk away. She'll be like, bye, ladies. But now, once she leaves, these people will be like, she's never talking. She's very quiet. This kind of person is very dangerous. You get? Now,
Mm-hmm.
even when she hears all these things, she keeps quiet. She's trying to keep it professional.
Let
But
her continue like that.
when
It's
you're
a good
among
thing.
these people, now, what they do is, since I work in this, it's a school setting,
Shall be
so
welcome.
yeah, yeah, Chabi, you're welcome. We are on your topic. You wanted us to
Mm-hmm.
talk about relationship. So we are
Yeah,
on
continue.
now. Like I was saying, with men, it's different. It works. But you see, women, it's very, very difficult because hey, oh my God, this
No, see, but
twins
I've
and the rest.
I've seen women who keep their thing relationship very private. Oh, they are, and
I
people. Yeah,
know,
I know such women. People, their colleagues don't like them.
but
Such women,
that is
their colleagues always complain, but they are very
that's the
straight
point.
and
That's
they
the
succeed,
point.
and it works for them. It works for them.
It works for them,
Yeah,
but
it
trust
works.
me, all her colleagues hate her.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, all her colleagues are like, she's not the kind of person you should be close to. You cannot even discuss with her because
Instead,
she
those kind of
tells
people
you
are so sweet.
anything.
You are welcome. Those kind of people are so sweet. Let me tell you the truth. When you even go close to them, you discover you will
Good day,
love them.
everyone.
You will discover a lot in them. A lot in them. You see that
And
in profession.
these these people are actually ganging up against her and they are doing everything possible to make sure she loses her job.
Mm-mm,
They're like, now they go to the supervisors and they're like, she's incompetent, she's this, she's that, simply because she's not open. She's not open to share her private life with them.
mm-hmm. Let
Yeah.
her not give it. Let her not giving. Let her not giving. The thing is,
She's
I will remain that way. Then I will learn from the supervisor. Alas,
hmm,
I will learn from the best. If is
okay.
that she's new, all right. If she's still new, normally she have to understand the place,
Mm,
know very well. Yeah, I'll learn from the best one. Alas, then that's my style. There are people who are like that, and that's a style. They're not. I mean, that's a style. But it doesn't mean that okay, when they need something, they'll not come to you. If they want to
yeah.
learn something, they'll come and ask you. How do they do this? Yes, 'cause once they learn it, they go. Kalash. You want to ask them anything personal, they hardly tell you. It takes time for them to really give out that information to you.
And it's very good. Really, to me, I really do admire her. But the thing is, the fact that she always gets this attack from those people, that's why sometimes I
If
used to ask
if
myself,
if she allowed those non-sayers, okay, enter her, or she begins to try to find out why are they saying that it will demoralize her and they'll get through, they'll get to her,
hmm,
they will succeed. But if she doesn't give a damn about it and decide to make up her mind, I will remain professional in my job only. I will be like what I will say do more. I will add more. I will say be more professional in my job, whatever. Trust me, learn to respect her and they'll give up. They'll no, no, no. That girl a boss. She's a legend.
hmm.
Yes.
But it's funny because most of those people is because they're envious. They're like they don't understand certain things, and because they cannot get the explanation from her, they get upset.
Yes.
Okay.
She may need only 1 to 2 person to confine with. That's all. Apart from that, no need. You don't need to go no.
Okay. Hello, Mr. Mighty. Thanks for joining. Mr. Mighty. Hello. Good evening.
Yeah, good day, everyone. I'm blessed. You
Yeah.
guys are welcome. You guys, I greet you guys. Greetings.
Thanks for
Right.
joining.
Hi. Good evening. How are you doing?
Good. So, do you have anything for us today?
My network just my network just now.
Okay. I'm asking, do you have anything for us?
Actually, I don't know what you guys have. I tried to go through your description. So
Okay. So here,
yeah, it depends. I don't know. I just joined your life. Yeah, my friend.
How are you? Good.
I'm good.
MashaAllah. Good
Don't
no,
know
my
the
good
topic. Just send
no.
the topic.
I'll take him down.
Now I just one video.
You know.
Just now I got
I'll
video.
take him down. His surrounding is noisy and he's not even aware of what we are doing here. So, guys, please, if you are interested to partake in the discussion, you can actually send your request, or I'll just go ahead and invite all the participants I see here. So, actually, when it comes to work-related relationship, it's not really that easy. I don't know about men, but for men, even when they have little misunderstanding, they manage to resolve it very fast. But for women, ah, for women, it's not easy because usually jealousy steps in. Hello, Mr. Chuki, please unmute yourself.
Hi, good
There are
evening.
women, yeah? There are women
Good
who don't
evening.
relate to women. There are women who only mingle with men and men and men and men because they know they feel comfortable around men only. Not
Mm.
that they have anything to do with them, but because they are avoiding this kind of. When you notice
Yeah,
that women are saying a lot of negative things about them, they are not good with making friends with women. So they mingle only with men.
that's why I myself, I rarely have female friends. Like my best friend when I was growing up as a teenager was a guy. I have never had a female friend to say, ah, this is my best friend, this is my best friend. I have friends, but they are not really that close. Women are dangerous. Eesh, eesh. It's not easy. So, Mr. Chuki, what can you say about this topic of today? Actually, what we'll be doing now is before we leave the show, we have to come up with a topic for the next show.
Okay, I actually wanted to join because I wanted to join later. Like I just got home from work,
Ah,
so I wanted to just have some shower before I come back.
it's fine, it's fine. You
Okay,
can go
thank you.
and come back later.
Okay, thank you. Can you take me down? I don't know
Sure,
how.
sure, I will. I'll take you down now. Okay. Hello, sweetie. Please unmute yourself. Am I even correct? Hello, sweetest. Please unmute yourself.
Hello, Martha.
Good evening to you and thanks for joining.
Good evening to you as well.
How are you doing?
Well, so far so good.
So please tell us where you're streaming from and your country of origin. Then if you don't know the topic, I'll try telling you and then you can go ahead with your contribution.
I'm here in Dubai.
Wow, amazing. A real hustler.
What to do?
Yeah, the real hustlers are in Dubai. They're in the UAE.
Ain't easy, right?
Yeah, it's not. It's never easy. It has never been easy for me. So I believe if it's happening to me, I'm not alone. Hello, Mr. Sweetest. Please unmute yourself. What's happening? Today is going to be amazing. We don't have any show that is boring. We have never had a boring show.
Maybe it's music. That's why you muted. Don't worry,
Yeah,
they'll come up.
yeah,
Mhm.
it's fine. Like we were saying, Mr. I'm blessed. Please unmute yourself,
I'm
because
here. I'm
this
chewing. I don't
thing,
want people to hear my chewing. When I want to talk, I will mute.
you're still eating this your granite sweets. This man, you're not nice.
What to
You're
do?
not nice. So, guys, since the topic of today it's all about relationship, remember it's good to have colleagues, but it's not good to have friends. When I say friends, I mean those people you really trust. I saw I saw somebody left a comment here that she should have at least one or two that she can confide in. If you
Teacher B is
ask
still here.
me, I don't even think you ought to have someone you can confide in when it comes to your place of work. Have no one you trust. Even in life generally, Englishman says, trust nobody,
Yes.
suspect everybody. So
In your
don't
service.
put in the place of,
Do you know that? Do you know you are in the same department, but you have different salaries, same
yeah,
category? Like my company, we have same category, but different
yeah,
salary. Yeah,
yeah,
your colleague will not even know your salary. How much is your salary?
yeah,
How much? How much? I say it's not your business. Don't need to know.
yeah,
And some will even go as far as checking with the HR. They'll make friends with HR. Oh, let me see. Oh, let me. How much is salary? Because they have Oracle. HR will enter through Oracle. Your details. Will see. Oh,
mm.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, people go as much as doing that.
Hello,
Yeah,
DJ. He says very true. See, the moment you start trusting one person, the person you're trusting actually has friends in that same company. Before you know it, you confide in that person, you start telling that person things you're not supposed to explain because some private things you're not supposed to even let anyone around your place of work to know. That person will take it and tell another one colleague. Before you know it, two, three persons are aware of it. They start
yeah,
gossiping about it.
yeah,
It becomes a problem because whether you like it or not, people will envy you for nothing. Some people are not even happy that you're able to maybe do your hair every month. Some people are not even happy that when they look at your face, you don't have acne. As shameful as it sounds, it will shock some people that some people are not even happy that you're able to eat food every day. That you come to your place of work with your lunch. Hello, Mr. Breezy. Thanks for joining.
Martha, let me tell you something. Remember before when I was saying something, I said you keep your things private. Your colleagues should not even know um, about your personal life apart from your work life. All right.
Mm,
See, there are cases whereby right, some companies they assess you. Today you
mm,
buy this car, they will easily they go to the point of investigating you. They
mm,
will assess you. Okay, he's earning, for example, 12,000.
yeah.
He's driving a car of about, let's say, 80,000 or
Mm,
100,000. Okay. How is this surviving? Let's take a look. See, they monitor you from detail and go to a point of even saying that start suspecting you that you're stealing from the company.
and maybe
Because
they will even want
they
to
will
know where
say
you
this
live
is
and
impossible
the
for
cost
you to
of your
live this way.
apartment.
It's impossible for you to live this way. I'm just telling one
Mm,
technique I was told. Because a lot of people they do this ignorantly without even knowing some people. All right. Of course, it's your money, whatever it is. But the company goes behind but investigate you without you knowing.
mm.
And where you've made a mistake, at the point where you've made a mistake, even at work, they'll say, ah, this guy is stealing from the company. And
Oh
this is
my.
how they'll take to nail you. Ignorantly. Meanwhile, it's something that was just a mistake. They'll now
Mm,
conclude that you stole from the company. That's why he's driving this car. He's living large. He's staying in a flat of, let's say, his tenancy contract is 65,000 in JVC, for example, and he's driving a car of 80,000, and every day he smells good. He's changing shoes, wearing different suit. See, I'm telling you, I've seen that. I've seen that. Then they nail you, or they
mm,
set you up, they nail you. Why? You see a director, work right. Company
mm,
provides everything, but you see the shoes he's wearing.
mm.
And it's what a normal shoes of maybe 40 dirhams. What a normal shoes of, like, for example, 50 dirhams. And you working under this director, under him, you wear shoes of 1,000 dirham. And you are probably telling your colleague, oh, this shoe I just got it from Zara. This 1,000 dirham. See this suit? You see, oof, oof, I'm looking at that perfume I bought. See, you are selling yourself. Those are information around you're circulating about your own personal stuff to your colleagues. You know, this is my own special friend at my place of work. He will take them and sit with his man, that director, and say, oh, boss, you know, that he shows, he will give all those information. And that's how
Mm,
they'll use them against you. So assessing that this guy may be doing something, we have to investigate him. How come he's
mm,
earning like this and he's having all these kind of things? See his car, I
mm,
mean, all these things, not knowing that, okay, maybe you have your own personal side hustle. So there are a lot of ways when the company want to set you or when people want to set you, they'll set you up. So you have to remain silent. Be like for me, I would say be like a church. No, no, let me not say church friend, God forbid. I used to say church friend. Be like a, if you can fake it like a beggar, be it. Let them know they even know that there should no one should even know that where you're staying.
Sweetest something.
Yes, for me, if you can fake it, you fake it. They should not even know anything about you because your place of work is the most dangerous place
Hmm. I
they can
agree with
they can
you.
use to crucify you in this country. Trust me.
Hmm. I agree with you.
Yeah, and later on when they terminate you or something happens to you, you are now shocked, like, oh my god, oh, I don't know, me not knowing that you are the one who opened your
Happen.
mouth to sell
Yeah.
yourself.
Hmm.
Yes, hide your things, hide your things.
You
Even if
know,
you take a loan, hide your
is the
things.
best
Even if it's a
teacher.
bank loan, hide your things. Nobody
Yeah.
should even know. Even if
Yeah.
you build a house back to your country, don't even show.
Keep the secret.
How? Some people come and show like, oh, see my house, mansion, okay,
You
to your
know,
colleague. How?
most of these people in the diaspora, they don't have houses of their own. Now, you manage to build something for yourself. You're showing them out here. Like, and some of them are not even aware that we have block houses, we have modern houses back home. Because I have kids in my school where they are even surprised that because we used to have classes of swimming classes, and whenever we are going out for swimming classes, some of them are like, oh, est-ce qu'en Afrique vous avez même la piscine? I'm like, vraiment, like when the day that kid said that to me, I was so shocked. I was like, what do you think of Africa? That we don't have swimming pool? that we don't swim in Africa. It's a lie. We have beautiful houses in Africa. We have modern houses. Like it's even rare to find a family that doesn't own a property. And that
Afri-
kid was so shocked.
Africa don't even go on loans. Africa don't even believe in loans.
Thank
And we
you.
buy our things cash.
We travel here and we learn some of those things.
Yes, we learn some of those things because
And
okay,
it's a very bad habit.
yeah.
It's a very bad habit. There are several people now in the UK, in Canada, they are crying. They are unable to even sustain themselves because of loan.
No, no, no,
I
no.
remember the lady that came last week, she tried discouraging us of that because one lady as well came and she was trying to say if you earn this amount of salary, you can take this amount of loan and you can invest back home. It's a very bad habit. That habit is giving so many Africans out here bad name because most of them will indebt themselves and they are unable to pay. They lose their jobs and they start looking for means to exit the country without paying their loans. It's giving Africa. I know a few.
No, they'll end up committing a crime so that they can be deported, right? Is that what
Yeah,
you mean?
yeah. It's a very bad habit. If I have anyone close to me, I discourage them. You see, even this thing of credit card, I don't encourage people to take credit card because I know so many of my own colleagues.
Anyway,
If
I've passed through that, especially credit card. Credit card show me what to do. But I've
okay,
learned my lesson. But I cleared it. I cleared that a long time ago. I had an issue like that. But for me, we put credit card and loan. I will never go in for credit card. I prefer because what I pay for credit card, gosh, my Lord Jesus. You took a credit card of, for example, 23,000, you end up paying 42,000 dirhams.
see,
Yeah. So I don't encourage credit card. I rather prefer to take a loan. No, this loan is a loan. Loan is good though. If you know what you if you invest it well, loan is good. Even if it's 1 million. See, give me a loan. Tell me that you want to give me a loan of 5 million. I swear God, I'll take it. Now in this UAE. Because I know where to put it. The bad thing with loan is if you take a loan and you are living your life with it.
but
If
most
I know how to
people
put it.
they will invest, but I'm not sure they will invest up to 50% of that loan.
For you.
And when you start paying, when you start paying, they show
Not
that's the first.
Please,
When you start paying,
Mr. Funkem, your environment is noisy.
let her mute. Just mute her. Don't play her. Don't mute her.
So
Mm.
you get I cannot encourage anybody, not even
Matter,
enemy.
loan is a good thing if
Loan
you
is
know how to invest.
no, I'm not
The
saying loan is a
loan
bad
is a
thing,
very good
but
thing. Matter,
loan is a good thing if you have a very good project and you're ready to invest all that money into that
yeah,
project.
that's a good thing.
Because
Come on.
there are so many people, they will invest and they are hoping that that investment will give them the income to repay that loan, and they
Yeah,
use the balance of the
yeah,
money
that's
to
why you
enjoy
invest. Yes.
themselves.
If you're taking a loan, take a loan, something that will finish. Like if you started a house, then take a loan to finish. You know that okay, from there you'll be giving you money where you can be surviving. Then it's fine. You
But do you
don't
know
take a
there are people?
loan and start a house and keep halfway, and you are paying for it, and the house is standing there. Now it's not a good way out. Take it. I mean, when you know that okay, you just want to finish it, and so you can start making money from it, or paying using that money to be paying your loan also, surviving from
Mm,
it. Because it's very
okay,
painful. Like 4 years, 4 years, ha, guy, you can see yourself earning 12K. You can see yourself earning 15K. I'm telling you, it's frustrating. When your salary comes, they move, what? Your
mhm.
balance is because your salary comes, right? My gosh, 2 days or 3 days to your loan, your bank will hold. I mean, there's a system where they will already that the amount you're supposed to pay for that on your due date is already on hold. It's on hold.
So
So you always see your this thing has been paid. Salary has been created. Balance is this amount. Then after the due date, you will receive a message that the your the they call it what EMI has been this amount has been deducted for this towards your financial payment, whatever payment,
okay,
credit card, whatever. That's what
okay,
it is for 4 years.
okay.
Don't you do? But when
So
they're
you,
deducting, especially when they're deducting heavily, like
so you
okay,
see, like,
you take that deducting you 6,000, you have to now cut down your budget. But cut down yourself, cut down your budget, whatever. When you look at the money in your account, 300K, it's like, oof, my goodness.
you
But
have a
if you
lot
don't
of money.
invest it well, When you have it, you invest it where you see your mansion, you are like, oh God, you are happy because it doesn't pain you. You will happily even go and live in the best space, knowing that. But yes, yeah, you can proudly live in the best space, cut your budget when you have a loan, and knowing that you have a mansion in Cameroon. I'm telling the truth.
Mr. Bruno, he's not saying he's building a house for his family to live in. It's a
No,
commercial house.
commercial house. I'll never do be a house for family to live for what?
It's a commercial house. But you see me, if I should be taking any loan, I'll not be building houses. I will not lie to anyone. I can maybe go, yes, I'll go into another form of real estate. I'll get about 50 or 100 different
In
plots.
Cameroon, take for
But
example
to
Cameroon.
build,
Cameroon is a
to build,
Cameroon.
I
Cameroon.
can buy empty plots and leave them there. Have the
No,
documents. But
no,
to build,
no, no. Don't buy empty plot. Never think of that. They will sell that plot. It will cause you problem. Buy and build. It's
who
better
would
than
sell?
listen. For you to buy 5 plot, 6 plot and keep just plot. No. Better you buy a plot and build one house structure. Put it all for rent. Duwala Yaounde Boya, Limbe. Put it for rent. It will give you money. No matter how you clean it, fix it, polish it, it depends on what you want. Don't buy plot and keep. Never. In
Mr.
Cameroon, you buy plot and keep. That they'll take that plot and sell to 3, 4 people. You'll come, you'll not see that plot again.
In
Except
Cameroon,
don't buy plot and keep. Whoever builds that plot first, that plot will be given to him. So once they
why?
take your plot and sell to another person, no, I've seen people like that, even with books. In Cameroon, do they not sell plot for 3 people? In our country, they sell plot for 3 people. You buy a plot where you see that the same person, the owner the person who
Hello,
sold
good
you the plot,
evening.
will
How
go and
is
sell to another
everybody?
person.
How is today?
Good evening, Mama
Good evening, Mr.
Irene.
Emily.
Yeah, longest time. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm
Great.
fine, thank you. Thanks for joining.
You are welcome.
So, Martha,
I just to put my brother's story short. You see, sometimes we don't advise the youth and we don't advise people. You see, like working, for example, you are working in, I don't know, wherever someone may be working. But loan is the best thing to
yeah,
fasten your life if
yeah.
you are working for somebody. If you don't want to answer that yes sir for the rest of your life, the best thing you can do is to take loan and plan for it. My sister, where are you from?
I'm from Cameroon.
Yeah, just imagine like taking loan. Maybe let's take for instance, you take loan maybe for 50,000 dirham. You can build a
Okay.
house in Harun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
yeah.
take the loan now. You look for a plot. Maybe you have buy a plot already, and you just build a house for renters
Okay,
in
Mr.
Cameroon,
Emil,
in
Mr.
the
Emil,
city,
Mr. Emil,
in the city.
will you
Just tell
advise
me.
her, Mr. Emil, will you
Yeah.
advise her to buy a plot and keep, like 2 plot for 50, for example, take
No,
50,000 dirham and buy 2 plot, or you advise her to buy one land and build a house? Which is
no,
preferable?
just buy a land and build a house. That is
Yes,
the advice. That is advice. Sometimes we always forget all the time to discuss about it or to inform some people who don't really know, which is this issue we call loan. Because some people have the advantage, like to take loan, but they are afraid. Some
yes.
have the advantage to take loan, but they will take the loan
You see
and
that guy
use
don't
it
come every day now.
in a way which you cannot never understand. But
Be there,
taking
yeah.
loan and planning for the loan is very, very, very good. That is the best advice I can advise somebody. If
And,
you have any means of
and here
taking
in
loan,
UAE, it's very easy.
yeah,
UAE,
and
in UAE, it's very easy.
yeah, it's easy for some people because I've looked for where to take loan and I don't have the means. But it's
It depends. It depends on your bank. No, you don't need to look. They'll look. See, they look for you. The bank looks for you. They call
Yeah,
you
the
yeah,
day to
bank looks
day.
for you.
Yeah, once you'll get
People will
there.
get the loan,
Just try to get a job whereby. Just try to be yourself.
yeah.
Get a job whereby you're eligible. Your salary is
Yeah,
eligible. They'll look for you.
this
They see
type
the
of
record.
this type of topic is the topic we have to bring all the time, all the time, all the time for people to understand.
Women are always
Because
afraid of
there are
loan.
some
Eh?
of our brothers
Wo-
and sisters, maybe they are
Women are afraid of
receiving,
loan.
maybe they are receiving, maybe
Most
we
people no
can talk
borrow.
for
Me,
example,
I can't
they
play
are
for that
receiving a
loan.
lot of money, which they can give them a lot of money also for loan, but they are afraid of it. And some don't really know what we call loan. They are just thinking, you say you are from Cameroon, right? They are just
Yep.
thinking of this our Cameroon branch, which is in English places everywhere called credit union. If you take loan, that means you have just said your heart to the devil that you will start paying. So most of our brothers, when they think of loan, they are just thinking of back home and concerning loan back home. But if you take loan, if you are out of Cameroon and you are working, taking loan is the best. Oh my God.
I don't even encourage taking loan in
Please,
matter. I
more,
don't even
more,
encourage
don't
you taking.
stop. Because I don't believe in loans. Trust me.
I know you don't believe. And you one day believe, inshallah. When you start having
What's happening? Network, please don't disturb us. Don't disturb us. This our show is very interesting, especially this topic. Ah, our sister Berry says loan is good. Oh, hello guys, are you with me?
sorry, yeah, we are here. We are here. I have to call this way.
Okay. And
In Cameroon matter, let me stay this topic of loan. Let's dwell on this topic. You don't like loan because maybe you've not yet had the business
Mr. I'm blessed. Please, 1 minute. Mr. Think with me says once you advance in UAE, you have a lot of credit facilities at your disposal. And another person agrees with me,
yes, baby.
Mr. D. He says, personally, I don't believe in loans. I too, I don't believe in loans. Trust me. No matter how you guys try to convince me that it's good, what. See, me, I'm not there. I don't believe in loans.
Why?
I
Okay,
just
why?
feel like it's going to bring a lot of setbacks. Like, see, I've had a
Mm-hmm,
colleague, huh? Her husband was actually the one that took the loan. She was not
mm-hmm,
even aware. And it's only after about 4 months that the husband came and explained that this is what actually happened, that he took here in the UAE, he took this
mm-hmm,
amount of money. Trust me, that lady almost left that marriage because
mm-hmm.
he took the loan good and fine. He did some investment here in the UAE. When you get into any business, it's not like that business will just grow within an hour or within a day or within a month.
Mm-hmm.
Now, he actually lost his job, and this his wife was under his visa. So
Mm-hmm.
when the guy lost his job, the wife as well was losing her visa. You get.
Yeah.
Now, she was actually working for another company with the husband's under the husband's sponsorship. Like everything became an issue. Now she was going to plead with the company that they should put her under their sponsorship because her husband has lost his job. Like, and she had to explain everything to them, the debt. Oh my God, they had car loan as well in this country. She was driving a beautiful car. Life was sweet for her.
Matter. This is your
And
topic. No matter what you say here, loan is good. I've been
okay,
there. I've experienced it. I've learned. You have to learn. I've learned my lesson in it. I've made mistakes in it, but
okay,
I'm very good and I'm very good at managing it now. So
okay.
I know. Yes,
So
because my investment, he has given me an investment that I'm very proud of. So through it, yeah. I didn't mean I was saving. I'm not good in saying that I'm not good in like okay keeping 1,000 dirham to do something for 40 million or 30 million. No, I'm not good at that. No, I'm good at taking this bundle, planting it, doing it
okay,
one at
Yeah,
uh,
once.
I was
Mr.
explaining something and my phone went off.
Yeah.
Sunday. Okay, he has come back. Please let's
Yeah, so
let
I,
him
so I just
so we
connect to
can
the other
understand.
phone.
Very well, take loan.
Hello, are you getting me?
Yeah, we are
Yes.
getting you. We are getting
Yeah.
you,
So
user.
this type of topic is the topic we have to be bringing it on all the time, every time, concerning this loan issue, because it is really assisting people in this country.
There are just issues. There
Yeah.
are just issues. There are just issues where you should not deal. Why loan is not important.
Yeah.
The mistake people do is they take loan to go for marriage to get married.
Yeah.
Yes,
Who
people do that. Yeah, people do that, which is that's a mistake. You don't take
for
loan
marriage?
to go marriage. If you are taking loan, now you are paying almost one quarter
Oh.
of the total money you are taking. Yeah. If you take 100,000 dirhams now, the interest you pay for 4 years is about 30,000 dirhams for 4 years. That's why you say I was saying yes, the interest. The bank is making money from you, huge. So make sure you use it. Some people will take and go and say they want to go and get married, take loan. That's why some ladies, right? When a guy comes to get married to you, make sure you check that guy financial status. From that where he's coming from, especially from abroad, especially guys in abroad. Some of them have taken credit cards. Some of them have taken whatever car loan. Some of them are taking this. A guy comes to you, you check those. If you're a wise woman, you check all those transactions. Check his financial record where he's coming from. Then
Yeah,
you tell
but
my brother, just hold on another 2 years, okay?
just
I'll
like the
settle
same
with you
thing which you
after
were
2 years.
explaining. Just like the
Yeah.
same thing which you were
Yeah,
explaining, that
yeah,
people
yeah,
want to
exactly,
run
exactly
out
what
of
he's
from
saying.
Europe because of the loans they have taken.
Right, please.
Which they have taken that loan, you hardly see somebody in Europe which don't have a car and live in good houses, which they are taking the loan from the bank to pay those cars, the license, the houses. But if you see someone working in Europe and taking loan to do something, maybe back home, that he will come back home, it can never disturb him. If you check, like 80% of those people who want to run from Europe, that they are just living their life with loans, it's because they have taken the loan and do something which can never help them with. Yeah. For me, that is what
Oh
I
my
can
God.
consider.
But for you,
Yeah, yeah.
Because you hardly see someone
For
in Europe
me,
living without a car.
we
And
did
he's paying
this.
license for it. He's paying everything for that car. When we talk about living in the house,
for
that when the bill come and the company will cut the bank will cut the money immediately. It
Excuse
depends
me,
the
guys.
house also that you are living with. You hardly see them living like we here in Dubai. Maybe if you have salary for 10,000, 8,000, you may rent your room maybe for 3,000 and be living there. But you may see someone in Europe having that salary for 10,000 and he will rent a house maybe for 7,000. If you are getting the point.
I'm getting the point.
Yeah, so that is what is
yeah,
disturbing maybe our brothers and
actually,
sisters
what
living
we
in
are,
Europe also.
Guys,
what,
Can I say something,
what,
Martha?
please,
what, what,
please. As
what
we
you are saying here.
as we come and so go talk, please. We have another speaker here, Mr. Think with me. He came. After Mr. Think with me, we'll go to Mr. Watfoot TV, then the Prince. Please. So, user, are you done? User 95697, are you done? Okay. Hello, Mr. Think with me. Please unmute yourself.
Hi, Mother. Hi.
Well, thanks
How
for
you
joining.
been? How
Welcome to
was
my
your day?
speak.
This is really interesting. I was just listening in, and all every topic that comes, it always kind of matches with the previous topics we had. Remember on Wednesday, how people were discouraging others not to come to the UAE, how it's difficult. And I told them that there are lots of benefits in the UAE once you settle. This is a very interesting thing because my brother who has just left has spilled a secret that most of us know, but we tend to keep to ourselves because people have not yet advanced to this kind of conversation. So today I'm
I
happy
am
that
the
there's
one,
some
please. My phone went
Pe-
off and I
People are
connect to this
scared.
one.
People are
so
scared
so,
to talk
so
about
I
loan.
am
Yeah.
happy. Just a minute. I am
Uh,
happy that there are few people that have reached this at this level. Now, to edify on this matter, because I've been through it. First and foremost, what my brother was talking about, a loan is not for liabilities. If you fail to manage this 3,000 salary, you will not manage the loan. If you fail to manage your own money, you will not manage the loan. The loan is not for liabilities. You don't take a loan or a credit to buy a liability, in this case, a car, a phone, marriage, things that don't bring money back to your pocket. Now, I remember the first time when my salary scale was enough to get a credit card. A credit card is a form of a loan. My first credit card was with ADCB because by then I was still getting 5,500. That was in 2016. They gave me this card and it was 3 times. Usually the credit card, they would give you 3 times your salary. So ADCB gave me 15,000 to do anything that I want with it as long as I pay every month. They were okay with it. That was my first loan. I remember I made a few mistakes in that loan, but still it was okay because I was only using it for shopping. I bought some stylish things and all that. But now let me talk about my current situation now. Guys, when you are at a high portfolio, for example, in my company, I'll give you an example. My driver's license was through a loan. My company loaned me advance money. They were deducting 500 from my salary. They paid my driver's license at once. They kept deducting my salary. Okay, this was done. When I'd finished my first year in this company, I took another loan within the company, not the bank, but my own company. They gave me 47,000.
You're
Okay,
lucky
because
because
by
your
then,
company give. Some companies don't give.
That is what I'm looking for, to take a loan, but I don't have that means.
just a
Oh
minute,
my.
just a minute. Please allow me to finish. So because my salary can kind of take care of that money. So they gave me 47. I remember that was when I completed my house. I don't want to get into the
Hello,
details. I,
hello, Mr. Detobi. Thanks for joining.
so
Sorry, sir.
because of my salary that was in 2018, my salary was already double. I will not say the amount, but it was already double that. Okay, and I was staying in Abshan in a very far area. So again, the ADCB guy called me, the guy who gave me the credit card at first. He told me, sir, we can now see your salary is coming in and it is now more. We can give you more money. When you advance in the UAE and you polish yourself and you start earning good money, the banks will look for you. This ADCB guy kept calling me, and all of a sudden they tripled my money again because this time the credit card was giving me 15,000. Now, like I told you, I'll not say the amount, but like I told you, it was triple the money. So you can imagine that money tripled on a credit card. Now, I also asked them that I need a loan. They said, yes, they can give me a loan. Long story short, they processed for me a loan. Martha, if you don't believe it or not, it is very possible for a person to be given 100,000, which you pay in a period of 4 to 5 years, provided you have what we call a good credit score. My credit score was good. I have never defaulted in my credit card payments. They gave me a loan. I went and I did the things that I did in my country, which I will not mention. I'm glad to tell you that as of 2021, by July, I had completed this money and I was paying it off my salary.
Wow.
I will tell you the truth that between
I've been in
2018
UAE 3
to
times
2000
in
to
this country. All my life in
2022
UAE. I've been
to
in UAE 3 times.
2022.
4 years,
Just a
four
minute.
years, 4 years, 3 times.
The prince,
Just a
I'm not.
minute.
please.
I'm not
Just
afraid
a
of
minute.
it.
Let me finish. So I will give you a testimony that between 2018 and 2022, I was only receiving 4,000 from my total salary. I was only paid in my account 4,000. The rest of the money was taking care, one, of the credit and two, of the loan. So I finished this loan. You understand? As I speak today, my credit score is viable enough to get me 250,000 or 300,000. I'm not saying I have it, but my credit score
That's
allows me
good.
to get it.
I even
The
want to take
secret
1 million.
is in this country, once you elevate and you're above 6,000, you have a lot of money at your disposal. Every bank wants to deal with a person who is earning good money, a
Yeah,
person with a respectable job. No bank is going to take you serious if you're a security guard, if you're a cleaner, if you're a barista, if you're all
yeah,
those things that you keep talking about. A bank will call you even when you've never given them your number.
yeah.
Somehow they
They have
get to
all those
know how
data.
much money is there.
People sell those data to them. People sell them.
I don't know
They have
how
it.
they get
Yes.
it, but they will call you and say, am I speaking to Mr. So and so? We can see that you're receiving this much. Can we give you a credit? I'll give another testimony. There is an application called Cars 24. It's on Apple Store. They give you a car of your choice and you pay monthly 600 dirham,
Yeah.
700 dirham, 800 dirham.
Without any
But
front payment.
my car today, I only pay 750 dirham per month. It is a 2022 car. I'll not tell you what car it is, but it's a 2022. And this 700 is nothing. I don't feel anything. I don't feel any pain. I don't look at anything. At the end of the day, my salary is deducted. I get what I get, but I'm moving on. Guys, you can flourish. All the rich men, if you look at their testimonies, they will tell you they got money from elsewhere, from credits. They call it other people's money. OPM. Other people's money. See, matter. When you bank your money in ADCB, they're going to look for a man called Think With Me who has good credit score. They will loan me your money. I will use your money to make my life better. But
Yeah.
you who has banked it, you're going to remain in the same position.
The other poor man that keep money in the bank.
Poor
I don't put money
men,
in the bank.
poor men's money is used to make the rich people
Rich man.
richer and keep the poor people poorer.
That's it.
This is the sad
That's
reality.
the technique.
Let me even tell you the thing. Even
I'm
when I
very
default, even when I default on my credit score,
Yeah.
nobody's taking me to jail because it's a civil matter. I will go to court. They'll make up a payment plan. I will pay
Yeah.
them slowly.
No, the structure.
The worst they can do is to put a travel ban, not to exit the country.
Yeah.
I will tell you an example. One of my Nigerian friends, you Nigerian guys are stubborn. This guy went and took a loan from 3 different banks and he ran away. Right now, he's in Ontario. Nothing will happen to you. You see, the higher you go, the cooler it becomes. I keep telling people, edify yourself, make your life
Bro,
better.
let me help you. Think with me. Let me help you there. It not to happen, but if he ever transacts in this country, it will happen to him. That's the only
to be
disadvantage.
No, I
He
don't
cannot.
mind that. I'm just giving an example that people
Yes,
can
yeah,
actually
exactly. Yeah,
get money
yeah.
in the easiest way possible.
It's the easiest way. Yeah,
When I was still HSC, by then I had only one diploma. I had to do another level 7. It's called OTMH level 7. This level 7, of course, gives you a platform to be able to go for a safety engineer in ADNOC and in Petrofac and in these big companies. Again, my company paid for me this course. It is a UK course. It was 7,000 by that time. My company paid for me, and guess what?
what
They were
cause that? Nebo
deducting from my
diploma.
salary. Pardon?
Nebo diploma. Become into
No, no,
safety.
no, 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 no. OTMH. It's called OTMH level 7.
You did
So,
it there.
so
Okay.
my company paid for me. I have my certificate. I am still earning money. They're only deducting 400 dirham for my money. So at the end of the day, I am getting all these things and paying slowly without feeling any kind of frustration. And I'm advancing in life. So guys, the secret is the loan is not for the poor. The loan is not for the financially indisciplined. Okay. The loan is for those who are advancing in their life. Fight so hard to get 5,000 and above. Once you have 5,000 and above, money is at your disposal. You will use this money. It's useless for you to build your house halfway, then the rain destroys it because you don't have money. You can get credit facilities. You complete your house fully. You lock your house with the keys, come back to the UAE, come and clear your credit score and then get more money. This is just what it is.
It's still
Money
only
is
rain when
available. Just
I didn't drink.
advance your money, advance your salary, advance your life. That's it. Thank you, man.
wow. Thank you,
Thank you.
Mr. Thank you. I'm
Mateo,
really
come and tell me.
very
Mateo, come and tell us that loan is not good. You have opportunity. You are sitting. You are earning 5,000. And you tell that you don't want to take loan. God, okay.
blessed. Thank you so much. God bless you. You're really blessed. Let's move to the next speaker, please. Mr. Thank you. We appreciate you for coming and opinion on this speaker. People think, oh,
Mata, we are not hearing you. Mata, your voice is breaking on the when you're talking. What's wrong?
okay.
Yeah,
Hello, can you guys hear me now?
yeah, we can hear you now, but it's breaking. I don't know if others are experiencing it.
Maybe it's my network. I'm so sorry, guys. Hello, please, Mr. Wafu, please unmute yourself.
Yeah, I can hear you. Your network, I think your network is breaking, but I can hear
All
you
right.
right now. Okay. Good
Thank
evening,
you.
everybody. Yeah, I'll be following up
Thank you,
the
Mata. Who is
conversations.
speaking now? Am I the
When
one
it comes
or
to
the place? Because I don't understand.
So I can bring those things down. Mr. Ambulance, please, Miss Clinton, please go down.
Okay, okay. Let me go down.
Go down as well. We have Mr. Wafu and then Mr. Prince, Mr. Prince. After this, please go ahead.
I think your
Can I
network
proceed?
is not good.
Oh my God, what is happening? We have Mr. Wafu, see, he's the one that has got the
Yes.
mic.
Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead, sir.
All right. But you have a problem. It's like your sound system has a little problem. It's not very clear. I'll just plead that others, when it's a one man's turn, we should just be kind of patient to listen and also mute our mics, because any little distraction can cause people not to hear well. So those who are on, at least you can just mute your mic and listen to others. Then when it's your turn, you can make your point.
Yeah.
I joined a little bit later, and I believe there was some other discussions that I didn't hear. But just to follow up with what others have said, I've learned a lot, and I really appreciate you and others who are contributing ideas on the platform. Um, as far as loans are concerned, what can really be of great help to those who are listening and to myself here in the platform is to tell us both sides of the story. I've not been opportune to have a loan, but from my little knowledge of how the financial system works, and from the last speaker, he rightly said the banks look for you. I don't think they will look for you to give you money if they don't have anything to gain. So from my side, what I can advise is, if you can earn money that can enable you take a loan, it's better. I'm giving this as my opinion. It's better to plan on that money. Take for instance, if you are from Cameroon, you will know that about 6,000 dirham or so is about a 1 million francs safe. So if you're able to earn a 1 million francs safer, and you have a business or something you want to invest in, you can invest this 1 million monthly, and you are sure of it, than to borrow. Why? Because when you borrow, there is a lot of pressure on you. I know from the last speaker, he makes it look like there is no pressure. It makes it look like, but I know there are positive side to it. But if it is your first time, especially, and if you are not earning that much, if you are just maybe 6, 7, 8,000, it's better you should be planning on this on monthly basis, and do it in such a way that any risk falls more on you. Because if you take a loan and it happens that you're unable to pay back, and considering the fact that jobs in the UAE are not 100% sure, at any time anything can happen. It is not always like you will be terminated because you've wronged or you've done something bad. Sometimes, if it's a company that takes contract from other companies and there are no contracts, there are layoffs, and you can be one of them. And what will you do in this case? So, to me, I think one of the best things to do is to plan on your money and invest in what you are sure of, which any risk you can bear. However, it is also very good to take a loan. But if you want to go into to venture into taking a loan, you should have a business structure, well defined, a project that you know you've assessed all the risks and everything, knowing that if I take this loan, this is how I'm going to work with it, work with it, work with it, and within this time I'll pay. If not, I'll advise that you better stay, depend on your money, plan on your money, work on your money, and invest on what you earn, no matter how small it is. Because as someone said, I want to join my voice to it. If you cannot be able to plan on 1,000 francs that you 1,000 dirhams that you are earning, it will be difficult to plan on a certain 15,000, 20,000 dirhams. So just plan on the little you have. If you are sure and you can see and assess yourself and know that, okay, I can manage 1,000 dirhams well, then you can start going in for 10,000, start going in for 20,000. Don't just be excited because you are liable to take a kind of loan, and then you go into it, and before you know it, you become a fugitive. So, and don't make the mistake of taking loans and running away, because this country, many flights, many airlines transit this country. So there's no way you can be sure that you'll never transit here. And if you want to end your life, you can go into taking money and running away, because that's stealing. So that's the little I can say for now. And I believe with time, maybe if there are some other ideas I can share with
Thank
others.
you, Mr.
Thank you.
Cool. But now let's look at the comment section before we go to Mr. The Prince. We have Mr. Konde Kenya here. He says, good point. Another thing to put into consideration is that all banks are not the same. And Sweetest Son says loan of 50 AED, interest of 20k AED after 3 years, and he laughs. And the next person says, that's Mr. Konde Kenya. He says the policies are different and the terms used are legal terms that most people cannot comprehend. Okay, and Mr. Adetobi is here and he says, let me share more light on the loan system in UAE. So let's move to Mr. The Prince, then I'm bringing Mr. Adetobi up. Mr. The Prince, please, you can go ahead. You've got the mic.
Okay, I've been listening to the conversation. I think many of them made a great point,
Mm.
and I can say their point is okay, but there is a few things we need to consider before taking a loan, because most the problem we Africans have here, issue of taking a loan and all of that, is that we do not put more proper planning, and again, we do not believe on what we are doing and where we are. Because when you are taking a loan, it's not good enough for you to go over to bank and take a loan and send back home in a way of to build house or in a way of to buy land in back home. If you are taking a loan in UAE, taking a loan is easiest way for you to get ahead in this country, but you have to know how to invest that money you are getting wisely. If you invest that money here, it can make that money here more easy than you investing it back home. Because here there is a system, and you know that when you invest money, you will get the profit as you want it. But all these things has to go into planning. Like as I'm saying, some people here they will go and take loan, they will get loan from bank, they will go and take car for credit, they will get a credit card, and the same time they will go and rent an apartment at the same time, and knowing that they have a job which is not insured, that it can get terminated at any point of time, and when they mistakenly lost the job, they will become frustrated. They will become so frustrated because by that time the bank will keep calling you, the credit card that give you the bank that give you the credit, they are calling you, the check which is signed for your apartment, you are even have to be able to to make sure that the check is not bouncing, and also the company that give you car is also calling you, and also the loan you took, they are calling you at the same point of time. But if you are taking a loan and you make a plan, invest that money. At least invest that money here. If you invest that money, not just like you're getting the money, you just want to go and send back home, or you just want to keep it. You just have to make a proper arrangement how to invest that money here. There are so many businesses you can invest your money on this country, and you can make your money. But what is your plan or how to use the money? That is the most important thing before you're going to take the money. But the issue of saying that the bank would, once you're eligible to get the loan, the bank will come for you, starting from your bank, your own bank. They'll start calling you. You're receiving a lot of email, a lot of calls that do you need so, do you need loan? They want to work with you. But all these things you have to plan yourself very well. Most importantly is plan yourself. Know exactly what you want. That is most important, because when you see money, when you hear that okay, the bank wants to give you 150,000 dirhams loan, you will just move by the spirit of the money, and you don't know that when you get that money, if you don't use it well, within 1 year, all the money is gone. So I know so many people, including me, who have benefited in the same this, but they have to know how you invest that money. You have to know. It's not good enough for you to double tap. He took a loan. He took a loan. You go and get a car for credit. You took a credit card for your shopping and all of that, and you still take an apartment which they will take maybe 12 check or 6 check, which
Mm.
you have to be paying every month. So all those things, all those, and you know that the job you are doing is not even actually, you're not self-employed. You're working on that company, which it can get terminated at any point
Mm.
of time.
Yeah.
I know nobody wishes for that, but it can happen. It happens, So you that's doing all these things, what do you think? That is not proper planning, because you're supposed to when you are thinking, when you are making a plan, you're supposed to think, if what of if something happens this way, you're supposed to take it one after the other, not bringing everything at the same point of time. I have so many friends, like so many friends that work in bank. Those are major of the issue and cases they are facing all the time. They are saying that majority of people, what they are doing is that they will have a good job. Okay, from that good job they will go and take a loan. They will get a car credit. They will still have a credit card. They will still go and rent an apartment. And most of them also will do this in different bank. Then, whenever something happens to them, it will become difficult for them to be able to reach to cover all these things. And even the loan they will take, they will prefer to send it back home, to invest in back home instead of investing it here. Because before you take a loan, you're supposed to know that, okay, I've seen this business, I want to invest on this business. I have studied this business here. Not that even the government, they do not also feel happy or prefer hearing that they are taking the loan, they are sending it back home to invest in their back home. They are not investing it here. Even though as the cheapest thing in UAE now is to get license of so many businesses he wants to venture into. But most of the Africans, our African brother, they don't do that. They prefer to send the money back home because they think that the money is big back home. It's not all of that. It's where you are going to invest this money that you are sure that you are going to get this money back. That is where you will invest the money. But majority of us do not understand all these points. So taking a loan, I think, is the best way and the one of the good thing the government have done. But the problem most of us are facing today is because we do not think, we do not plan. So what I'm asking our African brothers and sisters is that before you take a loan, don't just take a loan because people tell you that do you know that you can get 150,000, you can get 100,000, you can send it back home to use it, finish your house, you can send it back home to get land, you can send it back home to solve your problem, your family problem, and all, and get a wife and all of that. Before you take a loan, make sure you have a business plan. Make sure that business plan you have studied. Make sure you know you have experience about that business, that you are sure that, okay, if you invest this money here, you can be able from here to pay the loan back and also take care of some of your other needs. Not to send the money, just send the money back home and keep on struggling with the monthly salary in order to pay all these bills. So those are the things. Like for me, I prefer taking a loan.
Wow.
I believe in loan. I believe in loan. But please, before you step in on taking the loan, have a plan. Have a very crucial plan on how to invest that money wisely. Wisely. And any plan you are making, make sure that any business you are going into, make sure that you have experience in that business. You have, you are close to that business, you have studied that business, that business is going to move ahead. The business is lucrative, the business is easy for you before you go and take a loan and invest into it. And please let us minimalize. Do not take a loan, get a new house, go and get a credit card and get a car for credit at the same time. And the same time, those are the things that sometimes it become very difficult for you to be able to handle all of that. The same thing. And more of people have their kids is in school, or
Mm.
maybe your wife is not having any job. All these things is sometimes is becoming so difficult for a man, for one person to handle. You think about so many things. You are receiving call from those people, you are receiving an email from those people, you are thinking how to be able to, if anything happens to your job, you're in a mess. You're in a mess. So let's just think about those things before we go and take a loan. That's all I have to say.
So much.
So
Thank you
thank you so much, guys.
for that, Prince. Please, before you leave, We have a comment here from Mr. Konde Kenya. He says, "Your plan is irrelevant if you don't understand the legal terms, my friends." And there's this comment he left here. I'm looking for it. Oh my God, where is it again? He says, "People who are financially disciplined will never go for credit or loan," and this is true. Hello, Mr. Da Prince, are you still with us?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you agree
I'm
with
okay. Okay.
that people who are
I
financially
will.
disciplined will never go for credit nor loan?
Okay. I would like to. I would
But
like
that is
to
not true. That's
address.
not true.
That is absolutely wrong, Martha. That
Yeah,
is no,
that
that is
Well,
statement is
wrong.
not true.
I disagree with that statement. You know, it's
Because of this. Okay, Mr. Da Prince, if you're done, we'll let Mr. Adetobi, then Mr. Think with me, you can come back. Hello, Mr. Prince Adetobi. Please, can you please unmute yourself?
Yeah, thank you, Mata. I always love to join your life so that I can also share my experience and I can see. Think with me is also there. He is always here with us as well. Though I came in when he was talking, so I didn't hear most of the things he said. However, on this loan, the last comment that you raised that people that are financially disciplined will not think of loan or credit is not true. That statement is not true. Absolutely incorrect.
Mm,
Look at, just look at the biggest business men across the entire universe and ask them question, you will know that they are loan takers.
mm,
There's nobody, there's nobody that is financially stable and is doing well in the business that will not take loan to expand his business. You are limited financially when you don't take loan. But I love what the prince said. The prince, the prince actually addressed the root of it by saying that what is your objective in taking loan? You cannot tell me you want to take a loan and go and use it to marry, or you go and buy a car, or you go and do child dedication, and you are collecting loan. You must have reasons why you must collect loan. And when you collect the loan, you must make sure you use it for that purpose.
mhm,
For instance, if you have a business idea that you want to do, and you don't have the financial muscle to do that business, the beauty of it in UAE is that they will only collect interest of 1 digit. But if you go to Africa, they will collect 2 digit interest.
mm,
The interest in Africa is not less than 25%, 22%, 23%. But here in UAE, you can get a loan of 4.99%, 5% interest.
mm,
So the beauty is that if you have the capability, if your salary and your financial score in a tiered bureau is high, and you can get loan, and you have a salary that can afford you a loan, and you have a business idea you want to invest it into, I will advise you take it, because rich men that we call big men today, they are all loan takers.
mm,
In fact, you cannot expand your business without taking loan. You cannot. And let me tell you something about this country. Your salary, the country policy in UAE, you cannot get a
Yeah,
loan.
bro. You're back. Good, good.
You cannot
Yeah, good.
you
Mr.
cannot
Adetobi,
get you cannot
highly
get a
limit
loan
yourself.
that is more than 20 times your salary.
mhm,
So you calculate your salary, multiply by 20, that is the highest they can give you. And again, think with me says something that to pay this loan is very easy. And somebody challenged it that the way he said it, that to pay back is very easy. Yes, it's correct. You know why I said it's correct? Before any bank in UAE will give you loan, they will look at your total salary. When they look at your total salary, they look at whether you have credit card on that same salary or not. Now, once they give you 20 times of that salary, they cannot take more than 50% of your salary as a loan for every month. So it means if your salary is 10,000, including your credit card and the loan repayment, it cannot be more than 50%. If it's more than 50%, if what they will be taking from your salary is more than 50%, they will not give you up to that amount. If you are asking for 200,000, for instance, if your salary is 10,000 and the maximum you could collect is 200,000, they cannot give you more than 200,000. Now, this 200,000, they will divide it into 48 months. That is the highest they can give to expert. 48 months. If 48 months, if you need to pay that 200,000 back in 48 months, and it will be like 6,000 of your salary, that means above 50% of your salary, they will not give you 200,000. They will drop it to 150 or to 160. Because by policy of the UAE, you cannot take loan repayment that is above 50% of that person's salary. So if Think With Me got loan from the bank, it means they must have considered all these indices and say, okay, we are giving you this loan. And when they give you the loan, you pay at source. Once your salary enter your account, they take it. You are not even struggling with it. So it's very easy to pay back if you already apply for it and it is approved. However, you may be earning the same salary with somebody, and at the same time, the two of you apply for the same loan, and they give him higher than you because of your financial score. Your financial score will make you to get lower interest, number one. If you have a very high financial score, you get a lower interest on your loan, and at the same time, you will get the maximum loan that you apply for. So, and what are these financial score? So many people doesn't know. Do you know that if you have a Tisalat line or do line and is on business line, and you default every month, that you don't pay your Etisalat, it affects your financial score. Yes. It affects your financial score. Even when you have internet in your house and it's a Tisalat or is due, and you don't pay your subscription on time, each time you default, it affects your financial score in UAE. So at the end of the day, before any bank will give you loan, they will have to check your financial score first.
Wow.
So if your financial score is low, they may tell you that, sorry, we cannot give you loan. They may not be able to. I had a friend before in UAE. He was a medical doctor here. He couldn't get loan. And this was a man that was practicing as a doctor in this country. Because he borrowed money sometimes, he invested the money into his wife's business. Unfortunately, the business collapsed and he couldn't pay the money. He lost his job at that same time. So he got another job, but because he couldn't pay that loan, it affected his financial score. No bank was ready to give him money. So we must be very careful to make sure that anything that we register for in this country that is linked to government, anything that is linked to government, it definitely might affect our financial score. However, it's not only that. Once you are giving loan, they will also give you a credit card. Many people don't know the implication of credit cards and the loan, the personal loan. The personal loan, even when you default, the bank can only institute a civil case against you. But when you default in a credit card, they will institute a criminal case against you. They are two different things. The civil case, once the bank initiates a civil case against you, they will put a travel ban on you. But when the bank institutes a criminal case on credit loan default on you, they will put a travel ban on you and they will send you to prison. Because it is the integrity of the country. When you talk about credit card, is the integrity of the country. Because the credit is acceptable anywhere in the world. So when you default, it's like you've put the country to shame.
Mm-hmm.
So they will charge you for a criminal case. Yeah, you
Please,
wanted? Yes.
little bit moment. Mr. Konde Kenya is asking. He's saying the policies are different. The policies are not the same. Then he's asking, are you talking about specific bank? Like, are you talking about a specific bank?
I have not said anything that is not applicable to all banks.
Okay.
All the banks, the highest amount they can give you is 20% of your salary. They cannot give more than that. And at the same time, they cannot take more than 50% of your salary. Except if you are talking about all these financial houses that are not bank. I am talking of a legitimate bank. Any bank in UAE.
And we have Miss Benjamin Silla. He says, if you don't have something worthy to invest in, please avoid credit cards and loans. A
See,
lesson here.
you don't need to have something to invest in before you take credit card. And I will tell you the good part of credit card. But a lot of people, because they don't know how to use credit card, they find themselves into trouble. I've had a lot of friends that enter into credit card problem. In fact, I had to advise them on what to do and to make sure they comply. But if you don't have anything to do, I will advise, please, my people, don't take loan. Don't take personal loan. Personal loan is not something you take, you go and spend. You give to your girlfriend because your girlfriend is doing graduation. You give to your boyfriend because your boyfriend wants to travel. You give to, come on, you don't do that to personal loan. It will put you into trouble. If you don't have where to invest the money, don't take personal loan to go and buy car. Don't take personal loan to go and buy television into your house. Don't take personal loan because you want to go on vacation with your girlfriend or your boyfriend. Don't. But you can use credit card.
Okay.
And the credit
briefly
card,
before the next.
can I speak?
Go ahead. Yes, go ahead.
The credit card, the beauty of credit card is this. Once you collect a credit card, if your salary can take you to receive a credit card, good enough. Because it's not everybody that can take a credit card. Not everybody. And like a thing with me said, at a particular level, they will be calling you, bank will call you. Do you need personal loan? Do you need credit card? And you'll be asking yourself, how do they get your number? It's from the central bank. For a level of salary, central bank has the name of everybody at certain level, everybody in this country. So, and the bank, they have access to this database. So they just run the database and get your number from here and start calling you. So they can give you loan, they can give you credit card. So if we talk about the credit card, you have a limit they give you. And this limit, if you don't spend up to this, your credit card is still valid. But please be careful. Don't use your credit card to spend above what you can pay at the end of the month. That is the secret of credit card.
Okay.
If I know that I cannot pay more than 2,000 in a month on my credit card, I will not spend above that. Because if I spend 3,000 and at the end of the month, You pay the 2,000. You see that 1,000 that is remaining, they will charge you
Mm.
interest on that 1,000. They will now roll everything over again. And you do know what the bank does? Bank will tell you at the end of the month that your credit card expenses for this month is this amount. You can pay 5% of this amount, and then you are good to go. It's only a greedy man that you spend 100,000, and the bank is telling you pay 5%, and you agree for money that you have spent already. What do you think will happen to the 95%? They will charge you interest on that 95%. And that is why you see people, yeah.
Please, Mr. Adetobi, can you round up so we can have
Okay, no problem.
Mr.
And that is why you see people, their credit card, they don't finish. In fact, they are unable to pay it because they've accumulated a lot of 95%, 95%, 95%. So my advice is that when you take credit card and you collect money and you spend money, make sure that the money you are spending is money you are capable to pay at the end of the month. Otherwise, you find yourself into trouble. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Adetobi, for your contribution. We appreciate all these amazing people. People are the best. Yes, sir. God bless you all. Hello, Mr. Emasgo.
Please, before
Hello.
before he speaks, I just want to say two short things, please, Mr. Emma. I want to beg of your time. Um, the last speaker, I really appreciate the financial education he has given. It's quite wonderful. I really appreciate. But in a forum like this, I prefer we make short speeches so that we can learn. We make it interactive because people have ideas, and when you talk for long, they may lose these ideas. They may not be able to share them again. So it's better you make it into many rounds than to speak alone for a very long time. And people may get redundant as well. So what I want to say is first, I've heard about two speakers talk of many successful people are loan takers. I don't believe in that, and I don't think it's 100% true because some of the loans they take are even less than some of our salaries we take today. So it means if I have a salary of 10,000 and somebody who is successful took a loan of 8,000, then I'm better off. There's no need to go for a loan. And I think people who are successful in business or big people today are because of the risk they can take and how careful, how prudent they are in spending money, not actually because they took heavy loans. Then, when we also talk about taking loans and buying cars, it also depends. We should be specific. If you take a loan to buy a car for business purposes to facilitate your movement, it can be a source of investment. But if it's a personal car, that's where it's a liability. If you also go to build a house, if this house is to be put on rent where you receive money from it, it is an asset. But when you build a personal house, that's where you lock it and put it there. It's and some of the things we say here, please, we should be careful because it works with one person and it doesn't work for the other. And if something works for you, do not generalize and think that it works for other people or it will work for other people the same way. So that's just something I wanted to say before we proceed. Mr. Emma, thank you for your time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I am sorry I came late today. I think the sub is having some noise. I was quite busy today, weekend breaking, and come on, I was a little bit quite busy. I'm sorry, Mata. Take with me, my brother. I mean, the panel is really full of my kind of people, and I'm glad to be part of it today again, even in my this last hour. Right now, I'm still not even quite free. I'm in the midst of, anyway, we'll just tolerate and I will just chip in my brief contribution before I will be retiring. So I want to say, yes, business, it is the bottom line for each and every one of us. I want to say business is the end point to each one who wants to be independent. and looking forward to be a boss. Otherwise, you are dreaming to answer yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir till the end of your life, which is not quite encouraging. I want to spur that energy within us. Dream big, dream to be a boss, dream to recruit, dream to be that person who will hire people someday. And it begins from a step that you will take. That is my encouragement and my motivation to all on the platform. Do not think with the myopic mind of answering yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, no matter how much you're earning today. Dream to be a boss of your own, dream to add value to society, dream to establish something that will be a blessing to others. Have that dream, have that dream. Begin practicing that dream from little petite businesses. Engage in them, have that experience, then it will boost you from that lowest level. Then you will grow in that responsibility, and before you know it, you will become a business guru. I want to say I had 2 years experience in Abu Dhabi in business. 2015 to 2017, I was in Abu Dhabi. I was in real estate. I began just with a flat. Before I knew it, I got into a loan, got it for business, and 2 years contract validated, and I had some good money. And before transfer to to Dubai. So it is something that we have just to have the right people for better orientation. Do not take an independent decision without consultation. Get advice from those who are in the field that you want to engage. Get advice. Make friends with people who you know they are already deep in it. Study and have a mastery before taking any step of getting a loan. No matter your salary is 5,000, yes, you can get a loan. You can get a loan of 100,000 dirhams. With 5,000 salary, you can get a loan of 100,000 dirhams, which is a little bit huge amount of money to invest and make at least 400,000 out of that 100,000 loan you've taken. You can make 400,000 from it. If you're in a good position, you've gotten the right experience, and you're in the right business with the right people, you will get it. It is not working for everyone, but if you go at the pace of knowing what you are going into, have a mastery of it, knowing all the technicalities involved, you will get it. Those that are doing well, isn't they are not having two heads and you're having one head. It is simply because you went maybe in a wrong way and did not get the right techniques or the right information dealing with the right people. That's where you're failing. So, what am I saying? Dream big, engage with the right people. Don't be too proud to think I know all. There are experts, there are elder brothers in this game. So, engage with them, make friends with them, and business oriented. That is why I came here to boost your spirit. Be business oriented, because at the bottom line, all the businesses you are enhancing, working based on salary, they are all businesses. Why can't you think of establishing your own business beginning from here? Dubai is a good place for a business. It's a good place for business. Today I am in cargo business until I ask part-time, but it is making big money. It is making money. There is money coming out from it. Sometimes on weekend I'm so busy. I'm more busy than even the work days, because I know there is huge money coming out from it. That is business. So my dear brothers and my dear sisters, it is the end. It is the end point. It is all about business. Except you want to answer yes sir to that office till you die. I'm planning my own business and my own entity that will spread out internationally. That is my dream. So that is why I will encourage everyone, engage in business. Getting to loan. I hear some people will get married based on loan. That is stupidity. That is foolishness. That is you don't even know the meaning of loan. You don't know the meaning of loan. Taking a higher risk to sign a loan from the bank with a minimal interest of maybe 5%, or maximum in UAE is 5.5%, then you will want to go and get married to it because you take a loan to go and get. Come on. What is that? What are you talking about? You are senseless. You are not in this world. You are not. I mean, you are out of this space. You get married. You are getting married, and you go and take a loan. Haba. No, nah, no, nah. I don't want to repeat the other speakers who have really highlighted on the purpose, the objective of getting loan.
Loans is for business, investment, business, which means the end point is profit making, which will have a double return of that which you have invested. That is the meaning of business. What is the business in marriage? What is the business? You are getting in marriage to start spending and there is no return. That is responsibility. Not it is not a business venture. So I'm just trying to say we should have business oriented minds. Get into business. You begin from here, it gets big, you get back to Africa, enhance it, have branches. That is a dream that every one of us should be having. That uh, 15,000 dirhams you are having, if you want us to depend on it, how long will you depend on it? How long will you depend on it? Who is benefiting from it? It is only you and your wife, your family, right? But if you open a business, you will recruit one person and you will pay his salary. He will help him also to pay a school fees to his child, get married from that salary, and who knows, he may even establish his own business from that. Then you are adding value to humanity. You are a blessing to humanity. Don't be selfish. Think business. Think business. Work with business people. Make friends with business people. Be business oriented because that's the end game. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Emas God. Please don't be too busy that you don't come to our show. You've been missing. Baba, please keep coming. Eh? We appreciate you. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. God bless you.
You're welcome.
Your time is up. On Wednesday, just use more than 1 hour of my time. So this time around, I'm not giving you guys anything. More than five
I will
minutes.
I will try. I will try. Wednesday I wasn't there. I'm sorry.
We still talk about this financial loan and whatever thing again. Maybe Wednesday or Friday. It's really, really important because I myself, I was never like whoever you want to have around me when you talk about loan, the way I would take to discourage you, I'm like, it's better to manage the money you have, save as much as you can, and plan for whatever you want to do, use that money to do it. But for you to say you're going to take, I have never encouraged anyone, but you guys are you're trying to change my mindset. But that's fine.
You know why you are not into it is because your mind is not business oriented. If you are business oriented, when your hands get short and you see the vivid opportunity in front of you, I mean that myopic mindset will be catapulted. It will be changed automatic. It will
Okay.
change because you will not want to lose that opportunity. And at the same time, I mean, you will be delivered. No one will lay hands on you. No pastor will you will just be delivered by yourself because you will just kick that fear and you will jump into it because the opportunity has come.
Okay.
So when the mindset is there and there is that idea, wow, this is an opportunity. If I buy this, I get into this business, I will be able to have this outcome and this will achieve this and this will be the continuity. Come on, you will not miss it. You will run heter scatter to see something to make ends meet. You will make efforts to see something done for that opportunity not to be missed. So that is what I came here to just motivate. Let people get up from their salary depending status quo and be able to engage in business adventures. Do it from your heart, and God will bless the works of your hands. Manna will not fall from space. It is God will bless the works of your hands. There is nothing that you will sit in your room, pray and fast, and it will fall from the ceiling. It's not happening.
Appreciate it. I really appreciate it. You guys have been amazing. You guys have been amazing. It's been wisdom from wisdom. Like each speaker has been amazing. Hi. Hello, Dr. Saab. Please unmute yourself.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Emma. Please, I just want to contribute again before we go to the next speaker. I'm a talk. I really appreciate what you have said. But I don't know. The noise coming from me. All right. Martha, your speaker still has a problem. I can't hear you though. I just wanted to say something because in life, I always want to be very pragmatic. Business mindset is good, but business mindset as well sometimes can lead to some kind of depression. What do I mean? If somebody takes a loan and ventures into business without knowing that business is all risk, it can work as well as it cannot work, and fails, it can be very detrimental. So some people in life just need a stable job to feed their families and feed themselves, and they're good to go, because not everybody was born to be a businessman, and if everybody is a business person, who will buy from who and who will sell what to whom? So I always want to
Exactly.
be very pragmatic. Not everybody can be successful in.
Definitely.
Martha, can I just conclude so that you can put out some feedback? But check your volume, check your volume, and plug your headset and plug it back in.
Okay. The noise was coming from Dr. Sab.
Okay,
Mr.
Martha, hello.
Yes.
Okay, just for the sake of the topic that we found earlier on, okay, because I can notice we're going in and out with all these advices and everything. One thing that I have something that has bothered me today, and I've been noticing this for the last 1 month. The new people have an assumption that the people here are motivation speakers. They have an assumption that Mr. Amar or my brother who just left Prince are motivation speakers. I am not a motivation speaker. I am not telling you these things to motivate you. Frankly, I don't care if you're motivated or not. When we started this platform, Martha, because of your initiative, we decided to join you to give out the small secrets that we know. What mostly the gentleman Prince, when he was trying to tell them the reality of what is on ground, someone took it as if it's an advice. He's telling you a secret that some people do not know. Mr. Emma is telling you things that he can keep to himself. Mr. Emma has had these things so many years ago, but he's only telling you some of his secrets so that you could change your life. When someone is telling you about how to edify your life and get more money, you think it's an advice. He's simply letting out a secret that many people will not tell you, that an Egyptian man who is also from Africa will not tell you. So, for the sake of the people that are here that are earning 5,000 and 6,000 and above, this is only for you. For if you're still earning your small money, just forget, okay, comment or don't comment or just keep quiet. Now, for those who are getting 6,000 and 5,000, this is how you get a bank loan. It's your fault whether you use it well or you use it bad. This is a different topic altogether. What you do with the money, where you swindle it or you invest it, this is another topic altogether. Okay. Let us talk to the people who actually want to change their lives. Okay. If you're getting 5,000 and above, I want to speak on the spectrum of ADCB. If you're getting 5,000 above, this is what you need. Number one, you need a salary certificate. Number two, you need your visa copy. You need your Emirate card. Okay. These are the things that you need only. ADCB, and that is into the account that you already have a credit card. If you're getting a credit card, they'll always give you 3 times your salary. Okay. It means if you have 5,000, they'll give you 15,000 your credit card. Number one. Number two, a credit card is not a loan. A credit card is meant to make your life easy for you to do this basic shopping, which you will be able to repay at the end of the month. Most people, when they get a credit card, they want to withdraw the money as cash. Once you withdraw the credit card money as cash, it becomes a loan and it picks interest because now you've taken it as cash. This message is for only those that are getting 5 and 6,000 and above. If you're less than that, you're a poor man. You're only going to comment and all these things. So after you get a credit card, when you apply for a loan, the loan as far as ADCB, because I did that in ADCB, I already told you. They will give you usually minimum or average 10 times your salary. It means if you're getting 5,000, they will give you 50,000. When they give you a loan, ADCB, the loans that I took from them were interest free provided you meet the monthly payments. If you're going according to the payment plan, you'll only return the same 50 that they gave you. If you default, that's when you do what we call compound interest, then you start accumulating interest on the loan that they gave you because you defaulted. Anytime you default, it's when they start counting interest. You understand? So if you have a good plan, go and take this money. You make what we call a payment plan. They'll be deducting 500 or 600 from your salary. It means if you're getting 5,000, if you take this loan, Maybe you can be getting a salary of 4,000, then the 1,000 will go to cover the loan. Because when you get this lump sum of money, it is easy to fulfill your dream and catapult you to a higher elevation. If it is a house, it will be complete. If it's an investment, it will be complete. Whatever it is, it will be complete because you're getting the money at once. So for those who are getting this money and you need to go and get a loan, go to ADCB, they'll give you a loan with your salary certificate and all those documents that I've told you. There is no interest if you're paying on time. A credit card is not a loan. Once you withdraw money from a credit card, it will pile interest. Okay. And Martha, if a person is speaking out of his experience, it is only natural and wise for you to pick from his experience and advance your life. He is not advising you. This is what I've noticed. People mistake these people for advice. We're not advising. We are just putting out this information so that a new person who has elevated their lives can also join this group of the people. Mother, you see, we need to stop this thing. I told you last time. There are people on this live on the For You page who are listening in and they're earning 8,000. I told you, one of my workmates, I warned him, I told him, why don't you come and give your testimony? Many African people are earning good money, living good lives, and quiet with these secrets. So when a man like Emma comes to tell you the reality of how to live a better advanced life, someone is saying he's advising. Someone is now commenting things that are irrelevant. He's telling you from experience something that he can keep as a secret in his life. Nobody forced him to come. Mostly this gentleman Prince, he is trying to explain how the financial system is working, but somebody in the comment section is busy now arguing. Yet clearly, if you went on Google and you download the policy, you will see all these things. Come on, guys. If the message is not good for you, don't take it. If you're still earning less than 5,000, then this is not for you. You're still a poor man. I rest my case.
Mr. Think with me, please. I told you, don't kill us and bury us, please. We want to remain alive. We want to live on earth with you. Guys, like I always tell you guys, this platform is all about life for Africans in the diaspora. We encourage Africans who have made it to come and encourage other Africans so we can move from like the lower set of people in the diaspora or in the UAE or wherever you find yourself. We can elevate, we can grow and meet them. You get it? These people are encouraging you because they don't want you to stay where you are. They don't want you to remain on the same spot for 10, 15, 20 years. No, they want you to grow. They are not motivational speakers, please. They're not here to motivate anyone. No, no, no. They're sharing their experiences. Remember, we said we are sharing the good, the bad, and the ugly. These people are just sweet individuals. They're very kind, full of wisdom. So please, don't come and fight anyone in the comment section. When they're sharing their experiences and their ideas, don't attack them, please, please.
Yeah,
Hello.
Martha, 1 minute. Please, when next you are wearing a blouse, right? It is the comment section is really, really disturbing because your color, the color of your dress is like a blockage to the comments. We are not able to see it because it's reflecting the white spot of your blouse is reflecting and we can't see the comments fluently. So next time maybe use something plain, wear something plain so that I can give.
I'm sorry. Trust me, I will do that. I noticed from the very first 10 minutes, I realized I myself I could not read it.
So
Okay.
thank you so much. Thank you. I will believe in you guys. Think with me, we are on one page.
Yeah,
Always, we are here to tell our stories. Those who are wise will tap from there
yeah.
and better out their lives. So we are not stingy people. We are not motivational speakers. If you need the secrets and you desperately need it and you desire it, you can be able to tap from those stories. If you contact me privately, if I have time, I attend to you. If I don't have time, then you will just tap from the from the tips we are like dropping on the platform. Thank you so much, and I will be leaving you guys matter. Thank you so much.
Emma, have a lovely night and
Please, Matter.
yes, sir.
Mr. Think with me. I really appreciate your knowledge in the financial sector and the advice you're giving or sharing your experiences. you rightly said. But you must also accept with me and know that in a group, not everybody can always agree with you. There are people who always have contrary views, and they are free to express themselves as well. So when you denigrate people to call them poor people, it's not really the best, you know. We are here to encourage. So if you are rich already, it's better you pull somebody along, or you just keep calm than to when you call them poor, they may start leaving the platform and they may feel bad and stuff like that. So I think they can take as well as they cannot take. They have the right to.
There is something I said here. I said we. I'm not exempted. So Mr. Think with me is just giving his opinion based on his experience. I am one, please, Mr. Coleman. Don't feel like you're alone. I'm with you. I keep telling you guys, I'm learning every day I come on this platform. That's why I cannot stop. Like I keep learning every day. I am as well taking some of all their contributions and I'm thinking of how I can better my own life. So I myself, the host, I'm not rich, Baba. I'm struggling, okay? I want to climb that ladder. I want to get to maybe where Mr. Think with me is, or Mr. Wakfu TV, or Mr. Dr. Sap, or Konde Kenya, or Mr. Emas God. I'm with you guys, please. Don't leave the platform because you feel like someone is insulting you in one way or the other. You see the host here. I take these things you're considering as insults. I take it every day because I'm the one coming live. I take it every Wednesday and every Friday. So please don't feel inferior. Your voice is important. You talking about it is even good for me. It's good for me because I'm feeling like, okay, I'm not alone. So please, I want you to feel like you're not alone. You have a sister here. But please take the positive aspect of it. All the good advice they are giving, grab it if you can. Grab it. That is it. We don't know where they are. Let's aim for our own destination. We take all the advice they are giving and we try to better our lives. You should be thinking about your own dreams. Or see, people have spoken about different professions. They give advice on teaching. Mr. Emas God was giving on logistics. Mr. Think with me and Mr. I'm blessed. They came and they shared about safety. Guys, grab the good ones and forget, just throw the bad ones. Don't let it bother you. We are moving. We are moving. You don't know me. You don't even know what prompted me to start this platform. So you shouldn't even feel inferior for any reason. You didn't see. Mr. Choke, please. Mr. Choke, please. Mr. Konde Kenya, please unmute yourself.
Yes, I don't know if I'm audible enough.
Yes, yes, it's good.
Okay. Thank you so much. I'm just here to appreciate everyone, my fellow panelists, and also to appreciate you, Martha, for the platform. This is a very good. I can hear my voice twice. There is an echo. I don't know.
No, no, no.
It's okay here. It's okay here. Just go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. I don't. Actually, I don't have much to say. I just want to appreciate, because you see, there are so many things that are happening in the streets of social media, especially TikTok. But this is a platform where one can build himself, especially with information, and it's a good. No, the background voice is really interrupting me. I think I need to drop and come back.
We can hear you clearly. Proceed.
Yeah, proceed. It's fine. He wants to go down and come back. Okay, that's fine.
I think when you can't hear yourself well, you don't know what you're saying. Let him just go down and then come up again. It's okay. While waiting for him to come up, I think it's really worth appreciating the initiative you have taken to bring up a platform like this where people can build skills and self-esteem. Because when you go around this TikTok in particular, you see a lot of funny stuff where you end up reducing from your scale, you end up going down from where you were. But when you find somewhere like this where you can talk and learn from each other, it's worth appreciating. So I just want to join my voice to his and others to say you're doing a great job and keep it up.
Yes, thank you. This Mr. Chuki, what's wrong with this guy? Eh? Thank you so much. I really do appreciate you guys, you all. Remember, like I keep telling you guys, I'm here because of you. If I come live and there's no one, Baba, I will not come back. But because I have amazing speakers like you, Mr. Wapfu TV, you always, whenever you post, you tag me. That alone gives me, like, it's a form of encouragement. Whenever you post your videos and you tag me, I feel like, okay, it means I'm doing something good. That's why whenever this particular man wants to post, he will tag me. I always feel happy whenever you post your videos, and I'll go there and I'll watch. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. This platform will be nothing without you all. This platform will be nothing without Mr. Think with me, without Mr. Teacher B, without Mr. Emas God, without Mr. Kamara, though he has not been here for a while. But I remember Mr. Kamara has been an amazing speaker. Without there's this other guy in Nigeria. What was that his name? I've forgotten his name. Mr. Good to be real. I don't know your real names, but I know your TikTok names, and you guys are amazing. I really do appreciate you guys. It's our time is up, and today again, you guys have eaten 20 minutes of my time. I have to go. I really wish Mr. Konde Kenya to come and give his contribution so we could end this thing. Let me try
Yeah,
inviting
while
him
waiting
here.
for him as well, you just mentioned sharing of videos. Yes, I think some people don't know what I do. For a while, I was not around. I went right to the village because I work with the privileged children in local communities. So I went under the Work and Philanthropy Foundation to support them. That's why I was not able to reach out to be active in your stuff. But if you go to my how do you call it profile, you're going to see all we do. We teach math online and we equally, but most of all, we support children in local communities in education. And when time comes, I'm going to share my experience and also share maybe our programs and projects so we can work together.
Wow!
So I really
Wow! It's amazing! Wow! Wow, I'll be so, so glad to be part of it, trust me, because when it comes to assisting the less privileged, it's an honor. If God has blessed you with the little you have, then it's good to stretch out a helping hand to those kids who are in need or to the widows. I'll be so happy to be part of it, trust me. So, guys, we've come to the end of this program. See you all on Wednesday. Remember, we are live every Wednesday and Friday, and we are discussing about life for Africans in the diaspora. We encourage Africans who have made it to teach, to share their experiences with us. So Africans who are struggling to get there will manage in one way or the other, improve. Even if you don't become Mr. Think with me, you don't get to his level, you advance in your own little way. You advance in your own little way. Yeah, hello, Dr. Saab. Please unmute yourself. I'll unmute him. I don't know if he's with us again.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, I'm glad your network is clear now.
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Very poor network.
So that we can hear you. Go ahead.
Hello. Salaam alaikum, Habibi.
Martha, your speaker is not
It's
good.
loud, we can hear you. Go.
We can barely hear you, Martha. We can barely hear you.
Dr. Sir, please go ahead with
Yeah.
your presentation.
Okay. Thank you so much. Salaam alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
I really learned a lot from what everybody said today,
Wow.
and I'm very grateful to be part of the program.
Wow.
One thing you should know is this. Working here in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia,
Mm.
and by God's grace, having been able to run businesses in Nigeria before coming here and still
Mm.
continuing with those businesses, I think I can say a few things. First of all, when we talk about this loan thing, maybe because I'm a businessman, I love to take a lot of loans. It gives me joy so much. Now, maybe why I can take loans is because I know what to do with the money. I have a
Mm-hmm.
market and I understand the market. And I also know that loans are actually used, they are matters of financial management and investment. So if you're taking a loan and it doesn't have to do with business or investment, then I mean, it's not making any sense. Because definitely when you talk about loans, you've got to calculate your future cash flows. You've got to look at your discounting cash flows. There's so many things. And so why I actually, if you don't have an active business, there may be no need to take a loan. And if you have an active business and you have very good cash reserve you think you can use to operate your business, there might be no need to take a loan because every time you take a loan, you increase your liabilities definitely. And then you open up a debit score for yourself. But if you can take a loan, by all means, please do take a loan because I tell people there are two kinds of funds, investor funds or personal funds. Both of them are good. But the thing with personal funds is it can only take you a little farther. Imagine I want to do a business of 50 million naira, for instance. I'm from Nigeria, so I use naira. I want to do a business of 50 million. I have a market. I think I need 50 million to produce what it's going to take to reach the market, to produce the products or give out the services. And I have only 30 million. If I go ahead with with the 30 million naira that I have, it might not take me as far as I want to go. Okay? But imagine using other people's money. In a very short time, I get to do what I want to do and I can pay them back their
Mm.
money if I know what to do. So, talking about the risks, yes, there are risks in every business. But if you're a very good business person, you should have a risk plan. So you should be able to know what to do to mitigate every kind of risk. Is it the legal risk, financial risk, market risk, business risk, investment risk, whatever kind of risk it is, you can sit down and think about what you think could be the risk. After you've created your financials, you've made forecasts about your financials, then you ask yourself, what if things do not go well? What if it rains more? What if the building collapses? What if there is a fire? What if there are accidents? What will I do? So you take your time to look at every risk and you tell yourself, in case this happens, this is what I'm going to do. So you should have a risk plan. And there's what we call sensitivity analysis. Sensitivity analysis helps you to look at the sensitivity of every risk to your financial forecasting. So if you had said, okay, our sales plan is 100 million naira, for instance, this year, what if anything happens and the 100 million doesn't come out? So we do sensitivity analysis that, okay, we want to do a scenario planning. We want to assume it's going to rain beyond what we think it's going to rain. We want to think a building is going to, or whatever it is. So that's what I think. Because for me, why I delight in taking loans is because I know that when I take loans, fine, I become a debtor. I am no longer, I am not debt free. But there's something I want to tell you. Do you know that you can actually take a lot of loans, take a lot of be in debt, and yet be financially free? But you also know you might not be in debt, but you're not financially free. They are two different things. Being financially free is having enough to do whatever it is you want to do within your plans. So I could be in so much, after all, Dangote owes a lot of banks all around the world, international banks. But he's financially free because he can do anything it is he wants to do with money. But he can do anything. But we have a lot of people, a lot of us are not financially free. We have a lot of challenges, a lot of bills, a lot of payments to make, but we are not even in debt, but we can meet our needs. So that's one thing that I know. So by all means, if you can take the loan, then it's good. As long as you have a market, you know what you want to do with it, and maybe you even gain traction in the business. That's what I can say. Okay. Then I think to conclude, I'll just say this. One other thing is business. You know, there are just too many things anyway. Too many things, but every businessman must be strong. At the same time, I know everybody won't be a business person because not everybody will own enterprise. You know, some people will buy from us. What's important to know is when you own an enterprise, you're helping the world. You're meeting the needs of people. And you also need people to help you as an entrepreneur by their talents and by, you know, what they can do to work in your organizations. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Sapp. We really do appreciate you for coming. You've been coming, yes, we appreciate you for that, but we pray you keep coming. So when topics like this come up, at least you keep in your contribution. Please do it to
Thank
always
you.
come. Let me, we are live Wednesday and Friday. Wednesday and Friday, 7 p.m. UAE time, please. Guys, please, you can suggest topics for us and we'll pick one that we'll discuss on Wednesday. Please suggest topics you want us to talk about. Mr. Ekene, while Mr. Ekene will be giving his contribution, I want the comment section to be busy with different topics. So we'll pick something from there. Mr. Ekene, thanks for joining. Is it? Let me see. Ekene Dili. I don't know if it's a man or a woman, but thanks for joining and please unmute yourself. Hello. Hello, Mr. Ekene, please unmute yourself. Dr. Sapp, Mr. Think With Me says you should come back for financial literacy, please. I'm sorry, our time is up, Mr. Ekene. Mr. Ekene Dilichuku, please, our time is up. We have to end the program, that's why. Okay, thank you guys so much. It's time for us to go. Have a lovely weekend and see you guys on Wednesday. Okay, Mr. Think With Me says, let's talk money on Wednesday. Hoo-hoo! It will be hot. Things to consider when choosing a career path. Wow. So, I love vague topics. So we can talk about maybe career path. I love vague topics, so we will not have any limitation. No limitation. You can go in any direction, any angle. So everyone will have something to say about the topic. So good night and see you guys on Wednesday. Bye bye. Mr. Think With Me says money, so we'll discuss money. Then another day we'll discuss career path. Bye bye. Good night to you all.